Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's morning here, so wherever you are, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, a good night if you're like me, you're up a lot. So we're going to finish this up today. And just making sure everything, and I quit wiggling you guys around. I've been doing a lot of coloring. It just kind of gets in your every spare minute you just want to color something, make something. I watch a movie and I color. I listen to good things and I color. I was going to get these trees done, but I was coloring something else. And I didn't, so now we're going to quickly do these little trees. I want them just to kind of blend in the background. I don't want them to have a lot of shading even. That's my idea. Okay. And then we have one over here. Oops, already got out of the line. I was cleaning my desk and sweeping up, and my eraser was starting to run low and I needed to plug it in. I couldn't find my little cord. It's just a little tiny thing. I like to write on a little tiny piece of paper what it goes to. Learned that from a long time ago. And then take a piece of tape and tape it around it. So then I know where all these cords go to. I remember when I'd move and I'd have to try to figure out what cord goes to where on this computer. Not this one. This is, I think, my third computer since I started. All of this. But that way, when I'm looking for a certain one, I know what it goes to. And then when I find one that's not marked, I'm thinking, is this it? And I'm like, no, I know I marked this one. So that helped me this morning in the situation that I was in. But I have a plug-in that comes up the back, or a phone cord thing that comes up the back of my desk that I have fixed in a way that it won't fall off. And it used to go to my old phone, and it goes to my Boss speaker that goes to everything. Oh, there's another one. And anyway, I just thought I'll try it. I looked at it and said I'll try it, and hallelujah, it fits. So now I have I found the other one. It was just buried on my desk. And okay, so we got these. So let's just change the color green to, I'm thinking just just keep it light like it is. I'm trying to adjust these lights to make sure you can see and I can see. And as I colored in these trees, I realized these are a part of this building. And on the real building, they do kind of have those spiky things that come out with little yellow yellow balls on them. So I found another something I need to color. This is turning out quite unusual, isn't it? I like it. I was trying to get rid of a video off of that I posted, and accidentally also deleted my little girls that I did. So sorry, they're gone. Because I could only hold so much on my phone too, so it's not. I'll have to look in the cloud and see if they're in the cloud. If they are, then I'll repost the video of me. Yeah, see that way it's just not taken away from a lot of more shading, I think. That's my idea. So we got one more building. Oh, I forgot to get me something to drink. I like to keep water close by, and I was taking everything around my desk that I set down, and then don't get everything picked back up right away. Every time I go to the kitchen, I try to take something back. All right, what are we going to do with this little rooster? Is he going to be colorful? I think we're going to make his tail feathers. Let's see what we can do to keep him in the colors. Oh, I put those way back there, my jars of pencils. I was trying to clean my desk off before I got started with this one. Okay. I don't know how he's going to turn out. We're just trying it. We'll just give it a shot and see. There it is. Oops. There goes my computer. I better shut it off before it starts beeping at me. Go to sleep. Okay. Oh, the rooster. Just trying to make him match up a little bit. I'm not sure about this. Let's see. Everything's just kind of turning brown instead of I guess I should call it mud. That's what they say. So what color should we make his head? Mix something in here. Well, maybe we'll just go ahead and make his head gold too. And shade it just a little bit. Okay, that's not a bad choice. Right there. Sometimes you just can't get your pencil all the way to the end, and you're like, I know I'm going to the end. So see if I can just kind of lighten it then. Okay, that's better. And then here, take some of that muddiness out of there. See if we can leave a few highlights. I had to change this ran out. I couldn't figure it out how to get that thing in there because it wouldn't fit the one way, but it goes in this way. And you have to hold this down, because when you hold it down, then you can push this up or down. See? Just in case you have a Tombow a little eraser. And I did finally find just the eraser for my little electric one, the little ones. There weren't a lot of choices, but I found them. I put them in my little stash on okay. Our rooster's done. I think he looks okay. I'm not gonna crow about it. I'm sorry. That was a just trying to be a little funny. Let's see if we can't just kind of fill this in. And when we get all done, we'll have to use the Posca pen, the yellow one, and put those little dots of yellow on the corner. Okay. This pen just, this Indian red just seems to do and I was watching the reruns of, and this isn't in person as orange as it looks on camera, and I don't know why it looks so orange, because there's a lot of depth and color in this particular, so I don't know. I think at different times, like this is what, mid-morning, I got some sun coming from the window I'm sitting next to, but I don't know. Okay, let's see, what colors shall we bring over here? Maybe some yellow, more yellow, the brighter yellow. And Well, let's start with that. Let's start with the yellow. I think I'll just color the whole thing in. And the little star. This little part up here is going to be fun to do. It's got a lot of little doodads around it. So we will finish this one today. Yay! Let's put some yellow in here. And these are bricks. Let's put some yellow in here. We'll change it up. We'll shade it in, and it won't look like a yellow fortress. Just kind of see where all I want to put some yellow. Okay, so now I'm just thinking. It's hard to think. Okay. I'm just trying to, whether I want to go blue. I have so much teal on right here. So I'm thinking maybe more blue in there. Let's try it. This is not blue. This is more of periwinkle. But I always want to use it because I like it. What is this one? This is that Indancier blue. I don't know if you can see that. 247 anyway. Let me sharpen it just a tiny bit. And that may not be even a pretty blue for in here. Yeah, no. That's not blue enough. Well, bright enough for... I keep pulling out this periwinkle. Let's go with this dark teal. Let's try that. And where's my little... Whoops, I got the big end. I was trying to clean up an opposite page. That was, the color had smeared over, so if I forget to clean... If I just take a Kleenex and just be very careful and rub it really good, it comes off. And then I don't have all that smearing on the other page. And the one I was working on, I got it in there and I really smeared it around because I wanted it to, instead of doing chalk or anything, and it did a very nice background. Did I already do that? Oh, you know what? It's because blue and yellow make green. That's fine. If you want to turn green, turn green. We'll make some other parts of you more teal. And I got some down there, and I didn't want to. I've been trying to do a thorough cleaning of my house. I used to do everything on Monday. I was trying to see, what are those little things? I don't know. I think I'm just going to go right over them. I'm going to act like they're not there. They're going to show up anyway. And here, I'm just trying to hit and miss where I want these colors. And this all turns into brick. So let's just isn't that funny? This is a blue-green. We could tell that for sure. Because it matches right up. That's why the color chart would really be to our advantage to know what colors you went over made what color. But we know blue and yellow make green. So that we know. And over there we did this part. I wonder how come sometimes I can read that thing really good and other times I can't even see it. This is a, that side is more this color. So I guess we're going to have to go over this side with this. And I hope I'm in. I guess I am. My little paper. Alright, so we just kind of hit and miss. With our bricks. The more and more you color, you're going to stop one day and look at it and go, oh my gosh, I am getting good. That happened to me this morning. I was like, this looks good. I'm always talking that way anyway, damn it. But, I was coloring in one of Joanna's books. And I know I should have been filming it, but I really wanted to listen to someone giving a talk. It was really good. Matter of fact, I'm going to go listen to it again. Okay, got all the bricks filled in. It just seems like these buildings should come down in here. So we may have to do that at the end. So, what was I going to do next? I was going to add some color to this door. Can't believe it's Saturday already. Okay. checking to see if this is the color I used, and it is. Okay. So we're going to just fill in with the same color. Maybe we'll do just a little bit of shading on this yellow just to soften it a little bit. Okay. A little bit in that door window. I guess it's a window. And then we're just going to go right over the top of these bricks. I think it's supposed to warm up today. The sun's out. It's quit raining. It gave everything a good little spring rain. I think we're supposed to get more again later in the week. It's not supposed to be too warm today, but one thing about Colorado, you never know what to expect with the weather. I think these are blueberries or grapes. I don't sure which. Well, I did it now. I'm doing it anyway, huh? I'm just bringing it all down. I knew I was going to, but it just looks better. It just didn't look right. I like that little blue-green roof. Okay. Let's put a little yellow in this door. Or whatever it is, it just seems to be setting there. Like that. All the rest of these windows, I think I have a little yellow in them. And then we'll just go back over them with just a little bit of brown. I think they're just arches, not windows, but How do you explain how do you explain that? I don't know. Okay, we do have a little there we go. Let's lift a tiny bit of shading here. I could do a little more in there. A little bit like that in the windows on the side. Darken it. It's already got the black lines, but I just wanted to go over these grooves one more time. So I'm going to let go of my pencils. And I'm going to fill this in down here, so when I do this, I'm going to know what's what. So I don't know if you saw my birdie book, but we're going to do this part similar to that wrought iron looking one in where the little birds, yellow birds were. So gonna kind of make it look in that way. I'm gonna know exactly, and I can come back and darken it or whatever I want to do with it afterwards, but for right now, okay. And actually, it's kind of nice. So I'm thinking, what color should we? I guess blueberries would be better than on this picture. So let's give it a shot. See if we can make them look like a blueberry. Yeah, there comes that periwinkle again. It's not periwinkle, it's cobalt blue. So maybe this isn't the one I keep grabbing, but maybe, no, it's not. It's not the one. This, I can use this one. This one's fine. It's not the one I always do. So we're just gonna work it around. At least we don't have a million of them to do. Always wonder, how do they come up with this, you know, to put this in with this. Got to be pretty creative. I'll just keep on working on this. They kind of look like blueberries, kind of. And there's one over here. Okay, we just got 2 more to go. Okay, did I get them all? You guys see any more? All right, I'm going to put those 2 colors down. And I'm going to do this in the teals, kind of like I did in the birdie book. I don't know if anybody that's seen that. So I want to keep it kind of plain. I don't want it to, again, overwhelm everything. Let's see if I'm in the frame. I'm in the frame. There's my paper. Okay. See my little white paper? That means the top. And then I have to move it up here. Then I know that you're seeing the bottom. So maybe you weren't seeing the bottom. I apologize. All right, I need to lighten up my touch. So I'm just gonna give it some. Let's see if this is going to be enough contrast. It may not, but I don't see anything lighter. Let me look in my little suitcase. No, I don't have anything lighter. There's this one. This is just green. Permanent green. Green. So, I'm going to put that down and not use it. It's not enough contrast. So I'm going to go with this one. Light phthalo green. Yeah, see that's enough of a contrast. And then I'm going to bring this out a little bit more. Just kind of spread it out. I'm thinking maybe something this light might work in this too. Let me sharpen it. Okay. So let's give this a try again. See how it works. So just watch me because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying. Let's make the tops of these a little bit darker. So we got the 3 colors is what I'm looking for. It's the same kind of principle as making gold or silver. So I'm trying to do that, but with these 3 colors. Blending them together and see what we come up with. Well, whatever it's going to be, I like what is happening. That's a little leaf kind of off by itself. So maybe we'll just let me sharpen this one too. Okay, what color is this one? Oh yeah, this is the light phthalo blue. 162. We'll go in between these two because that was just too bright. Okay. You gotta kind of go back and forth across this dark and then bring it out. And they will start to blend where it's not hardly noticeable, where one time it starts and one time it doesn't. I'm gonna just come in here and I'm gonna just just want a teeny tiniest bit so that it doesn't. And then I want to get it a little bit dark right there. And we're going to bring our lightest color in. We can come back and work this a little bit more. Just let it kind of start flowing together. Just lightly coming out this door. And let it just flow. And all you're trying to do is just keep blending so that they just start flowing together. And I think that's pretty. So let's try this one. The ends are always the darkest. You don't have to press hard, just let it flow. And then we're going to come back in with our medium color. And just blend them, go back into that color. And blend them up. Go back in and blend it up. Now let's go ahead and bring our light color down into it. And let's see how we did. Just work it a little more, real lightly, just to blend it a little more. Okay. So we got the ends here, we're making dark. Kind of look at it like this is wrought iron, and I'm just trying to work it through. It probably goes into that, and that goes down into that. We can shade a little more later. Certainly different, but it does blend together. All right, so what is this? This is a little curlicue. And down in here would be the darkest part, so we're going to do it kind of backwards. And we could kind of Let's see what we have. So you could do this with any colors, right? That 3-color theory of how you make gold. So I'm going to do this time just like I would do the gold, the dark. Work my way. Whoops. Well, that wasn't a good thing. That doesn't happen very often, does it? Okay. We're just going to work our way right up into that and on this side. Going that way. So what if we put our light color here in the middle and then worked our way down and work our way back this way. So once you kind of get this in your head, how to do this, and then it gets pretty easy. I think this needs more of this in here because we didn't know what we were going to do. Okay. Let's keep it going. We'll come back and do these 2 leaves. They're the hardest ones. So I think I just brought this down like this. And we'll come back. Now, did she, looks like they forgot to put this line in here. So we'll just kind of do it. Oh, I see. Okay, well, we're there. We're there, close enough to be in there. So, I'm just seeing if, is it the same? This, and then this was more green in here. So we're going to do the darker like we did over there. Just barely here and here. Okay. Bringing it in that way. And what did we do? Where's that leaf? Oh, there it is. Okay. I did like that. Just trying to kind of make it. It doesn't have to be because nobody's going to look at it and see that you didn't do it perfectly. A little bit there, and a little bit there. So I think It looks like a hand with a thumb, huh? Alright, let's see what we can do here. I think I just came out of here with this. That's definitely colorful. I'll tell you, it's just really hard to keep looking at reviews of new books that you haven't seen before. It's like, don't do this to me. I want to color in the books I have. And I counted, I have 21. I just went crazy. So now it's time to slow her down and enjoy what I got. And I just ordered 2 more of Rita's books. They're so cute though. The spring one, and what was that other one? Is it the wildlife? I didn't get the ocean one. I don't know how come what one was? One of them was going to take until July. But I actually found a used one. It says in good shape, so I thought, well, I can always that turned out good. I like that. Well, let's see if we can do it on this one. Okay. Because that one I was like, I have no idea what I'm going to do. But I like it. I like it a lot. Just takes a lot of color, and just like anything, then you pretty soon things just start flowing. It's like you don't know what you're gonna do, but you do it, and it's just like, okay, it worked, and it looks good. Okay, I think I did it. Oh, we need to fill. No wonder those look weird. You have to use some pasta pens on these little circles down here too. I gotta remember it's a Posca. It's got that little C at the end. I was watching My Little Homestead, I think it is. They're only doing it once a week, but they built all over their place. But one daughter used to get those Posca pens, and she'd color up her tennis shoes, and she was like me. Anything that stood still, I'm gonna paint it. I remember I used to paint on candles, anything. It's like, I can paint on these. Okay, what do you think? I like it. I think it blends well. So we need to do these little tree trunks. We'll do them like this, and then we'll bring in a couple of... And what do we got? We need to try to stay in the red family. Okay, let's see. So we got just one more? Okay. I'm going to turn it upside down and find it again. There it is. So we filled it in with this. It's definitely busy. Am I in this? Are you seeing me? Okay. So now we got a couple little, to me they look like little pine cones, so let's try it. Let me lay down the greens. Let go. That is so weird because my hand just gets where is that? Yep. Okay, we're doing good. We already did that color. Don't do that again. So we're just gonna kind of Maybe we'll just do the top of this. I don't really know what these things are, but we're going to say they're little pine cone decorations. No, I don't have any clue what these things are. So we're just going to color them in. And let's do the other one just to get it done so that we don't have to guess what colors we're using. We use the dark. And then we went to the light. And we did this color. Raw umber. Terracotta. Burnt sienna. Okay. So we have some little stars. I'm going to fill them in with a bright yellow. Any more? It's funny how they're right in front of your face and you don't see them. So what are these things? Wonder if we should kind of do them like we did here. Think that would be okay? Let's try it. Okay. Try it. I keep looking. Is that the color? Okay, let's just... I like it. I like it like that. Kind of hard to know where to go with that, but we're just gonna do like that. We'll do like that. And we'll tie this together with this. Okay. And now let's do this side. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do in here. If we're gonna just, I think, in chalk or just keep it light. Okay, that's what we did there. We did a little bit here, a little bit there. And then we just kind of went around the edges. And we got our Moskau sign. Okay. And then we did this and this. Kind of did that. That. And then we just kind of went down like that. Okay. So there's a couple little stars. Let's do that. Okay. I'm just trying to think of what we should do with this thing. Let's put that down. I don't think I like that. I think we're going to get rid of some of that. And boy, it doesn't take long to get this little guy's motor going. Okay, so we gotta rethink this. I was thinking, but it wasn't gonna be good. So what about if we just went with this kind of mustardy Naples? And then we can come back with our brown and just shade it in a few spots. Like right under the yellow, mellow yellow. All right, now what I do sometimes when I go over my letters is I just go back over it with the eraser a little bit. And try to get it off of my letters. And it will kind of make a little bit of and if all else fails, go over it with your bottom. But I think that kind of worked. So let me move all these out of the way. always like to move them back so that I'm not, because all we have left to do is this right in here. So I got my new little roll-out shelf that goes under my desk, and I have a space for everything. Kind of separates things a little more, which helps. So, do I want to do this or do I want to do... Oh, I think we're going to do... Move everything out of the way. Open up my little box. Get my little brushes. These are my favorite brushes in all the world, I'm telling you. These things are like little miracles. If you haven't tried them, try them. And look what cute little ones you get to where you could get into little areas. They work so well. So we're going to start with, over here on this one, we got blue and purple. So let's pull out a purple. And it's kind of a pretty blue over there. So let's pull out these two. And get my little card just in case I need it. And we're just going to barely give it a little sky with the blue, and then we'll come in with a little bit of purple. How come your desk gets smaller and smaller? I bet you if I had a 10-foot desk, excuse me, it would still get smaller. And I do have a bigger table outside if I wanted to bring it in. But I'm not sure I would have any room for me. All right, let's try a little purple, and then we can darken up more if we want. I just want to kind of share this little purple around. And I don't think we're going to need to darken up anything. I think we're doing just fine. I messed up there. I forgot to bounce my brush. And I'm barely touching this paper because I don't want it dark. Okay. Let's try the blue again. Just a little bit. And I'll get this uploaded. You'll have it by this evening. Unfortunately, it takes almost 3 full hours when it's closer to 2 hours. All right, so now I'll put all this away. If you haven't seen the one video, this is my castle art box that I got. I had some rice paper with things on it because of things that I do. But so I glued that on there, but I kept all of my little distress inks in here. And then what a perfect thing. And then when it gets full, you say, I've got enough. And I have a list up here at the top of what are the groups that I have in here. So that's that. Now let's get our little pasta pen out, particularly the yellow. Where's my little card? Okay, so I'm going to just put little dots right here on the corner of these because that's what it was in the picture. And then we're going to do some more. Oh, let's move that over. Some little dots on our leaves because it has little dots on it. So we're just going to follow along with them. I don't know. Do we want to put a yellow dot on those? No. I don't know what color it should be. And those yellow dots, sometimes you have to go over them a couple times. Okay, and then there was in these. I'm trying not to touch my dots. I'm going to make that, that. Am I in the... Okay, and there was some place on the building here, I think. Here, and here. I'm just looking. Where else can I put some dots? I think maybe in the middle of these blue. And in the middle of these. It's like this little lattice kind of thing. I like that. I did those. I did there, I did around there. And let's turn it upside down. I'm going to go back over my stars, I think. Just a teeny bit. I got a littler one. Why don't I use that one? I don't know, because you don't want to make it. That's not... I thought I had a littler. Maybe that is the little pasta one. But this is an acrylic. hard to open. I haven't started it, so let's see if I can get it started. You just kind of keep pumping it. If I push it all the way down, it always seems to run out in a big glob. Here it comes. You can start to see it starting to turn. Okay. I bought these and I was going to do some kind of project with them, and I never did the project, and I didn't know what they were. They sat here for a couple years in the package, not even opened. That's how bad I am. That's all right now. I'm using them. Like, oh my gosh, look what they are. That's good, because you know what? These aren't making it so shiny, bright white either. Did I get all my little stars? I think I did. How about on here? Okay. I don't know if you could cover up the black. This will. Nah, it just kind of yuckies. All right, I guess we're gonna call it done. Let's turn it around. Let me stand up and have a look at it. I think it turned out really, really pretty. Let's see if I get it closer, if you can see that it's not orange, it's really more of that color that so there we got our train, and we got Moscow. Wow, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know if I want to put any glitter on it or not. So I'm going to leave it for a day or two. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Helps my channel grow. It tells the algorithms that somebody likes me, is watching me, and if you give me a thumbs up, that really also works to bring it together. So I thank you for watching. I thank you for my subscribers that have, so many of you have subscribed and left me wonderful, kind comments. I really, really enjoy reading them. So don't hesitate to leave me a comment, even if you don't like something. I'm not unwilling to listen to help, and some people have left me some wonderful information that I didn't know. So it just helps us all to grow. So if nobody's told you today that they love you, I'm telling you, I love you. And I appreciate you, and you have great value. Remember, you are valuable. Okay? Until later, goodbye.